So maybe you want to start a business or you want to work with clients. Well, here's the 4 strategies I'd use to get started. Number 1 is customer centricity. Now, I cannot stress this enough. Your customers are at the soul and heart of every single thing that you do. If you want to transform your future, you need to understand their needs and pain points, plus preferences at every touch point. Look at massive companies like Apple or Zappos. They have built amazing experiences for the customers because they listen to them. Now, like going back to something I said in the previous video, and that was don't be afraid to ask for feedback. And by asking for that feedback, you know exactly what your customers want and what they're more likely to want in the future. As if you have a customer or clientele base that is happy with your service, product or idea currently, they're not going to stay satisfied with that forever. And you have to learn to adapt. And by knowing what they already like, you have a really good idea of what they're more likely to want or like in the future, and this can help you scale and grow as a company, as this would increase, probably attract more customers as well as keeping the existing ones, which is really important. And it's all about how the customer feels. If the customer isn't satisfied, then you probably haven't done the best job. But by knowing what they love and knowing what they're more likely to love, then that is really the key to expanding and growing, but more importantly, keeping your clientele. The focus is delivering on what customers want before they even ask for it. Now, number 2 is build a strong brand identity. And yes, this can include your name and slogan and your logo and everything like that, but it's more in what you do and how you do it than, how it looks on the tin. Now, by having a strong brand identity, this attracts more people, and like the previous strategy, it keeps your existing customers, as they know what you are, know what you provide, and know how you do it. And if they like that, then they'll keep coming back consistently. But as soon as your brand identity or maybe online appearance drops, then that loses the customers, and you might not gain new ones, but also lose your existing ones, which can really hurt when you're trying to scale or expand your business, or whatever it is that you're trying to do at the minute. It's the entire perception that customers have of your business. To build your own brand, you can start by defining your core values and what you stand for. Now, by doing this can let people know instantly whether they want to work with you or not, as if your core values or what you're doing it for, what you stand for, is outlined very clearly, they instantly get a short, sharp reason as to why they might want to work with you or why they might not. If your values don't align, then most cases they won't. But if you share the same values as a client or a customer, whatever it may be, then that can really help to increase your clientele and also keep your existing ones, like I said previously. And that, like I said, grows your business and scales it to a new level, as well as attracting new customers and keeping the same customers. This also boosts your productivity and your operations of your business. So having a strong brand identity is really important. Strategy number 4 is leverage data and analytics. Whether you're tracking your website visits or your surveys, this can really help you to grow and expand your business, as you know what customers like and what they're potentially going to like in the future. And what does that mean for your business and you? Well, that means that you have the lead coming back customers, and I know I've emphasised on that a lot on this video, as that's what you want. You want your customers to keep coming back to you and keep trusting in your brand and yourself. Now, that's really important. Why, you ask? Well, because if they didn't keep coming back, you can't, not everyone's going to fit your niche and your category. So the ones that are there, you want them to keep coming back, as your niche and category doesn't have an infinite amount of people inside of it. Data allows you to make decisions backed by facts. Even small businesses can benefit from data and analytics, such as website tracking, social media insights, email marketing, things like that. That can help you and your brand, as it pushes you forward, as you know what's working. When one thing works, you stick with that, and hopefully that grows and grows and grows, such as what I did with my social media management for my client. I found something that worked and I kept doing it, and over time those views, but more importantly the impressions and the things that actually matter on social media, they went up. It's not just about views, like I said, it's about directing your target audience. Now, if you put a post out to and everyone sees it, that's great, but are those people likely to buy from you or not? And that's really the decider of where you're trying to filter your post towards and what sort of customers you want to be seeing your posts. If they're likely to buy, then that's good. And if they're not likely to buy, then yes, it increases your views. But like I said, it's not about views, it's about targeting your preferred customer. You can measure what works and what doesn't work and pivot towards what the customer wants. You can anticipate trends, drive more marketing, and ultimately grow your business. Now, the final strategy is to foster innovation and agility. I've noticed that, like I said, with my social media marketing, lots of small businesses fall behind on adapting to quick change. Now, by me providing these social media services, that brought them to a whole new level and gave them a new outlook on the online world. Now, by doing this, you increase their revenue and profit and everything like that, but it's about increasing the customer satisfaction as well. As if you have a strong online presence and a strong brand, going back to the other strategy I mentioned, that can really keep them coming back, but also keep your existing ones, like I've mentioned a lot, because that's really important. You have to adapt with the ever-changing world and move forward to grow your business, as if you don't, you'll just get left behind. Now, this can lead to you losing all your customers, as they'll go to the leading one in your sector, whatever it is that you're trying to go into. So that's really important for me. If you have to stay with the times, such as doing social media online, everything that is with the new changing world, you have to implement into your business and what you stand for, as that's ultimately the key to growing and expanding your business. Things change very, very quickly, especially with the online world, so you have to be able to think on your feet and adapt quickly. So these 4 tips: customer centricity, a strong brand identity, leverage data and analytics, and foster innovation and agility, all play massive parts when you're first getting started in business. And if you can implement these 4 strategies correctly, you could be doing much more than what you could ever imagine. So let's wrap this video up. Remember to take it one step at a time, and I'll see you in the next one.